Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrap Backwards for this week, and it is May now. It's the second one for May actually. I was going to say it's the first one for May, but it's not. And this week I decided I would use one of the new sketches from Scrap a Sketch. This is one that is part of the Celebrate event that is currently going on for INSD, International Scrapbook Day of course. And it's part of a challenge, so there's also a prompt as well. I'm not doing the prompt, but I am using the sketch. I think the prompt for this sketch was to actually scrap it in any other format but 12 by 12. And obviously you can see I have a 12 by 12 sheet on my desk, so I'm clearly not doing that. But I love the sketch anyway, so we're going to use it for inspiration, and I'm going to put my own twist on it as well anyway, but I wanted to show it to you because it's definitely inspired the start of this page, if nothing else. So I've no idea what photo I'm using. I just went through my kit, which is still a mega kit, but we are working our way through it slowly. I am a little bit late. We have had a very close bereavement this weekend in my house, so that has obviously taken priority, but I'm just now getting to the point where I can get this video done. I did actually have a video already done, technology once again, but anyway, I thought I'm going to take 20 minutes out and just do this because we all need a little bit of time now and again. So apologies, it is Tuesday, not Monday, and it was another bank holiday here in the UK because of the King's coronation at the weekend. So yeah, it's been a weekend, let's just say that. So you can see that I have done a little bit of prep. I've got some random stuff here, some little torn elements. I have also, these frames are from a Cocoa Vanilla Studio paper. They actually have like words in them. I think it's from the Happiness collection. I've excuse me, cut out the middle, so made them to be like Polaroid frames. I've got a cut apart from Heidi Swap, and one from Doodleberg, and another one from Bella Boulevard, and another one from Cocoa Vanilla. I don't know how I remembered that. And then just some random offcuts from my kit that I've just torn up basically and gone a bit crazy with. And then this is part of the stationery pack from Obed Marshall. I've just torn it very badly because I just wanted this top bit, which is like a notebook, and it's quite distressed because it's been bashed about, but that is the look I wanted. So I'll keep this sketch, where should we put it? Just here. If you want to play along with the Celebrate event, which is happening right now in Scrap a Sketch, then I will leave a link to that in the description box below. I will also say that I have something exciting coming on Thursday on my channel. It's just a video, but it's basically talking about something very exciting for somebody else. And it's a bit of a secret project that they've been working on, and I've in turn been working on in terms of scrapping, which is why I haven't had as many videos, because I have actually been scrapping a little bit more than normal, or the new normal, shall we say. I've just not been filming it because it's for this secret project. Anyway, I will do a flip through of those layouts. I think it's about 5, 6, 7 layouts and some new products. I will do that on Thursday. You will see it on Thursday. I think the video will go live at 7, and it will just talk about the big surprise that is coming for something else, which does tie in with Scrap a Sketch. That's all I'm going to say, otherwise I will drop myself in it. So keep a lookout for that, because it is really exciting, and I'm really proud of this person. So I have backed this paper, which is a Fancy Pants Design On Our Way paper, onto this paper, which is an Echo Park Dive into Summer paper. It's the B-side of the 3x4 cut apart. I don't particularly like this. this was a collection that I got all of. It was during a time, I think it was last year or the year before, where I basically bought anything and everything, and it was a mistake, and it gets to a point where it overwhelms you. And I don't particularly like the collection, so I have destashed most of it. But I did like this navy paper with all the flowers. So I've actually backed that onto that, which might seem a bit random, but this sort of pinky corally orange is in there, and this one is kind of in there, kind of not. But I liked that it gave us the blue, because I've got lots of blue shades, and yeah, that's why I have chosen to do that. There is also a thin border on the sketch. Lisa generally does that on a lot of sketches. Again, it's for your own interpretation whether you map the layout or don't map the layout. I find that I generally map my layouts more than I don't, I think. Personal preference, I suppose. On the sketch, you'll notice that there is some mixed media behind here. I am not doing that because it's me, which is why I've ended up putting lots more paper layers rather than the mixed media. I don't know what photo we're using yet because it's Scrap Backwards and we are all about the product, all about the kit, all about getting things used, so that is what we are focusing on. I'm going to use this as a kind of photo mat. It's a random size. It is, what is it? Let's have a look. It's 4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. 3/4 inches. It's just, that's the size of it. It's from an artwork paper, so I just cut it out. I like the little words here, search for the good and beautiful, and then it's got beautiful in a bigger font there. You can't really see it, but that's what drew me to that cut apart initially. This one says, today I choose joy. So we're kind of going for a yellow and blue colour theme with this orange thrown in as well. One thing I did think, I saw this and immediately thought we could cut that out. So I've gone over that with a craft knife, left a little bit of it at the top, and I'm going to actually pop that on there, so we can do that now. So it looks like a little bit of a tab, and it looks like we've matted our card. So it's just like that. I just like the way that looks, and again, that was Bella Boulevard, that's 3x4. So I think I'll probably use one photo and a 3x4 card as the 2 pictures, which is shown on the sketch. So this is a 2 photo sketch. You could change it to 1 6x4. You could use 2 3x4s. You could use 6 2x2s. You could use 2 4x4. You could turn it, so you could do the sketch this way and have a 6x4 portrait. Just because it's 2 3x4, we don't know it is, but that's what I'm going to go with. Lisa doesn't do measurements, which I think is really good, because then it means you can mix it up how you want, depending on what photos you scrap, because some people prefer big, some people prefer small, and if you wanted to use more, you could easily put 4 3x4 photos, get rid of the title, put that down here or up there, and you've got more photos on there straight away. Okay, so I also thought, I've cut with the craft knife again this sort of washi strip off this Doodlebug card, and I thought that might look kind of cute to go there, so let's do that. I literally, it's quite random. I've literally just gone through the kit and pulled out randomness really, which is fine. We'll see where we end up. This started off with this idea of that. I know I want to put this on there, and then I've got, this is the nod to these strips on the sketch, and then I thought we could use these Polaroids as layers behind. That's as far as I've got really. So let me have a look here. Trying to decide how we want to place these. So I think we'll place them sort of like this. So let's do that. Now I'm only putting adhesive in the middle because I want to be able to tuck things. That is really important on this layout because we've got the frames and everything. So I'm going to put them roughly in the middle, and then let's pop this one behind here. So lift that up. I'm going to take a bit more off that, just so I don't have to tuck it in as far. Pop that there. So we're just focusing very much today on playing with paper. I haven't gone through my trays of ephemera and 3D embellishments today. I might have a quick look, but I think I'll focus a bit more on stickers because I've kind of neglected them so far. Then I'm going to put these there, so let's do that, because I know I want that because that is the nod to the sketch that I am using. So that's going to go roughly there. Then we'll have this yellow one popping on top of that. And then I've got this black, it's very, very small strip. I think it's an Amy Tan paper. But again, it just gives us that variety of colour and it all works together. So we've got the blue and the orange and the pink. So I do like the way that looks. Then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to make it look like it goes behind like a full strip, and in actual fact it's just these little bits, which is okay. So that's going to come there. So I just want to make sure that it's lined up roughly. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing is ever perfect on my pages because I just enjoy the process. I'm not scrapping for anybody else. Whilst I do YouTube, I definitely don't claim to be any sort of scrappy guru. I just do my own thing and hopefully it inspires other people. But it's not something that is my primary focus. Is not what am I trying, and basically I'm not trying to like say that I am a good scrapper, a better scrapper, or teach anything. I'm just doing me. So there's definitely no perfection in my scrapping, but I love the process, and that is what it's all about. Okay, so I'm also going to put a strip of the black under there. It just kind of gives a little bit of a shelf for that. You can see that we're already very different to the sketch. Very, very different indeed. But I will add, I love this bit up here, so we will add something there. This is kind of my title, so I guess we've kind of put our title there and then just used one photo. Or you could say that we've used two photos, whichever way you look at it. And then I will put some embellishments sort of cascading down here. So it's different, that's what I said. I'm definitely not sticking to the sketch, I'm doing my own thing, but it's definitely inspired the layout, which is what sketches are all about. Next up, we're going to put these frames on. So I want the navy blue up there, I think, which is just going to bring the dark colour all around the page. And then I think we'll probably do something like this, because that's then going to bring the light colour and a bit of the pink as well. So let's do this one first. Put a bit of adhesive on each side, I don't need much at all. And then I'm just going to lift all that up, like so. It is quite fiddly because it is a thin frame, but that's okay. So that one's going to go there. And I think this one I might put that way actually. So let's do that. So because I'm doing that, I'm actually going to cut this one a little bit just so I don't have to faff about trying to get it in. So I'm just going to tuck that under here. So again, it looks like it's a full Polaroid frame, but in actual fact, I have this bit cut off. And then I'm going to put this one down here. And I'm just going to cut there, and there actually. Because you're not going to see those bits, so I don't need to faff about with that either. Let's put some adhesive. I could have used Nuvo for these thin bits, but it's fine. I'm just going to do that. Let's lift these up. Trying to get these reasonably straight. I'm not too fussed. Again, not perfect. Just enjoying playing with some paper. Okay. Sometimes I enjoy playing with the paper, sometimes it's the embellishments, sometimes it's the stickers, sometimes I do enjoy playing with ink or stencils, and today it's just the paper. Everything on here is paper. So that is where I am at the moment. It's a jumbled random mess of paper and I love it. Got this weaving in and out of there. Try and lift this up a little bit. So yeah, I like the way it's looking. It's a bit different. I say that all the time. It's a bit different to how I had it pictured in my head, but that's okay.